Good morning. Good morning. How are you all? Just finishing up. I hope you all are doing well. Hello to replayers. Hello to those in the back. Hello, Pam. I am just kind of getting stuff ready. These are so scrummy. Look at this. Oh, scrumptious. I love feeling them. We're going to talk about how to make these things. I didn't get to sleep till 3 o'clock this morning for some strange reason. I don't know why. Hi, Mina. How are you? Do you call yourself Mina or Mina? Long I, long E. Mina, Mina. Hi, Joni. How are you? Oh, there. That came apart. I guess I closed it before it was quite dry. We're going to have fun today. We're going to play with stuff. I got some happy mail. I'm just kind of waiting for a few more. Maybe you'll come in here. I know some big wigs are on during my time. So, Mina. Okay. My mother-in-law used to have a friend, and hers was spelled the same way, only it was pronounced Mina. Hi, Gail. How's that weather? I hope it's better than it was yesterday. I'm just playing with these journal covers. Paint Girly Lori was making these on her last Sunday. And I'm going to tell you, I do mine a little different, not a lot, but mine are real pliable. As you can see, they just bend but boy, do they stink up a room. They can stink up a room like nothing doing. Oh, good, Gail. I won't tell y'all what my weather is. I don't want to rub that in. But it is Florida, so that gives you a pretty good idea. Is the lighting helping? Tanya McGuire and I were talking about my lighting, and I can do a little more closer if you need it to. So just let me know if I need to bring my lights more down to my table. I can do that if I have to, but I'd rather not, because then it gets in the way of my drawers and stuff like that. Seems okay? Good. I know when I move my hands, it gets a little blurry, but it doesn't seem too bad if I keep my hands still. So maybe I'll just sit here with my hands still. I have no jewelry on except this bracelet Greg got me for Christmas. Yesterday, he had to get little hernia. Hi, Nashua. Hello. So glad you're here. A little belly button hernia repaired. And we were he could not eat, bless his heart. They did not take him back till 3 o'clock. And you know how they don't want you to eat. And I felt so bad for him, but we got home last night about 8 o'clock. And they said soft foods. Well, he starved to death. So I fixed him some soup a piece of toast, but his throat hurt, so he couldn't do the toast. This morning when I woke up, man, that boy, he was cooking some breakfast. He's feeling better. He's sore, of course. His throat's sore from that tube. But I think he has a, excuse me, a checkup. And I have a checkup. And I think that's all our doctoring. Can you believe it? Oh my, it's cold there, Nina. I'm sorry. I really am. Y'all are welcome to come see me. It's not here. So anyway, first of all, I want to show a little bit of Happy Mail. I won. I did a lot of winning. This I won from Zandra. She sent this darling little magnet. Isn't that cute? That little lady on there with those eyes. I need to try and paint her face. This is something I have never heard of, but it's going to be wonderful because it's a jelly plate storage tin. And this will allow me, oh my goodness, I didn't open it. Look at all these yummies. Oh my goodness, look at that die cut, Zandra. This is too much. Oh, look at this ad. Pick a pearl bracelet. Oh, look at these ladies. Oh, your kitty's like a lat, Peter, I bet. Oh, fabulous. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, Zandra, what a huge surprise. Look at these clover napkins. That's perfect for March. And look at this one. Oh, I got two of them. What's this? Sheep bobbin. Well, now, aren't those the cat's meow? Quality yarn. Look at those cute little sheep. There's 6 of them in there. Cute, cute. Oh, include 6 shades. Well, let's open up these pumpkins. Because Jackson sent me a picture this morning. We had a cow and a calf on our porch this morning up there on the farm. Look at those. Ooh, that feels good. Nice and soft. Aren't those cute? Good morning, Leah. How are you today? I hope things and the weather are treating you nicely. I love the pink and the blue. Love it. Oh, and look at these napkins. Aren't those pretty? I love pink. Love me some pink and some washi tape. Now, this I don't have much of. I do not have much washi. Thank you, Zandra. I'm going to keep those out. Ooh, what's this say? You're fab. Won't that be cute on a card for a girlfriend's birthday? I can just see that. Christmas napkin. And white doilies. I had no idea this stuff was in here. Hi, Sharon. How are you this morning? Thank you so much for stopping in. I just love tearing doilies apart. I just love that. I don't know, that feeling or whatever. This was a huge surprise. But anyway, this is what you put your jelly plate in, and you can then take it back and forth. So I will definitely use this because now I won't need another jelly plate. I can just travel with it and not the cat's meow. It's a little bent. I don't know, in the mail, you know how that happens. But I got a hubby that can probably fix that with his fingers. Love it, love it. And then I had that darling magnet that was on there. And then I had this cute little girl. I love this theme. All in here. Isn't that darling? But I won this at Devin Rex's 6,000 subbies celebration. And so I was quite honored. And then in the mail, Yolanda, Devin Rex, sent, I'm trying not to show my addresses. Sent me this. And this is a picture from her that she created. Look at those two little birds. I got to choose what one I wanted. And look inside of this. Look at this. It says, congrats, Kathy, on winning the prize donated by Zandra. She'll be mailing it to you directly. Here's a few pieces for you to play with. Yolanda. Oh, look at that little envelope. I've got some of those little envelopes and didn't know what to do with them. I'll have to do this, won't I? Look at that. And you know, if Yolanda made it, she said she didn't make these. She doesn't know who did, but aren't they cute on that little card? Oh, this is going to be great in my, oh, look. My grandma and grandpa used to have a collie named King. And I can remember when we were little and they brought over that puppy because they had never had a dog. Yes, I did, Leah. We little kids, we just thought that was the greatest thing. And the only time King was always outside with on the farm with grandpa, but King got to come in at night. He got to sleep inside. And but that was the only time he was inside. And he slept in the grandma and grandpa had a back porch, and then when you came in there was like a little utility room with her washer and dryer and a sink, kitchen sink and stuff in there. It's a little house. I loved that house. And he'd sleep in there. Well, we assumed he slept in there. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Now, Jasper would cut around that. I'm not going to, but Jasper would. I don't know, maybe some of you would too. Yes, I have. Grandma and Grandpa just lived a mile away. So I have a lot of good memories of Grandma and Grandpa. And I think that's why I love being on the farm, because I have those same sweet memories. I want the kids to have those kind of memories of running in and out of Nana and Papa's and stuff like that. This is on vellum. I'm learning my paper. I just love these birdies she did. This will go on my wall of fame. My wall of fame is mainly made up of what people have drawn on a card or an envelope. And I hang it on this little clothesline thing that I've got on the wall. It's mainly filled with Emerson and Jackson's art. You know how that is. My grands are doing good. I guess Emerson has started the when are they coming back? I miss my babies. This I won from Jamie, APG Jamie, and I'll put the links to their channels in my description. So if you don't watch them, you can see them. This I won too. All this stuff I won. It was like the lottery. You know, where you pick a day. And I've not looked at all this either. Ooh, there's something down in there. Oh, look at all this. It's the leftover. I'm a leftover winner. You know, when she calls them her stuff. Yeah, I won it. What's this say? Borderline mature. You matter. I like those words. I have pretty much the same ones. And then thanks so much for being at the live stream and being a part of not only the chat, but our art and community as well. I hope you can use or otherwise enjoy the leftovers. We will look at this light blue gauze cheesecloth. Oh, some more die cuts. Isn't that pretty paper, Jamie? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And a stamp. Right now, day in the life. Look at the heart. Good grief. She has better scuffs than I do. Someone should write a song about that. Oh, look at these film strip die cuts. Those are going to be fun, aren't they? Exhilarated. Escape the ordinary. You know me and my bling, but I've never seen this colorful bling. Probably not looking in the right place. Tag made out of painty papers. Cool. Some cool tickets. Ooh, look at that bicycle. I love die cuts. Don't like die cutting them, but I love. Ooh, look at this color. This looks like she sprayed on her cheesecloth, which I've done some of that with like distress spray or something. Here's a little pink and blue. Look at that scuff. A little bit of cut off from a map. Ooh, now that's cool stuff. I don't know what it is, but it's cool. Another ticket. Just a circle. Look at this one. Love all these colored ones. I think that might be the antique linen or something like that. I use it like a yellow. Look at that napkin. Got lemons on it, maybe. Is this too blurry to see? If it is, just let me know. And I'll just go off. I don't want you getting headaches or anything. Look at that little envelope. Guest check. Oh, and look. I love these. I just love these. I wonder how these would distress spray. I may get some of those out and try it. Not today. I'm not spraying today. I'll show you what I made out alcohol inks, and it just took me forever to get that off my fingernails. Like that color too. I don't have that color. That green. These are all going in my cheesecloth. I've been doing, thank you, Jamie. I love it, love it, love it. Good stuff here. I'm going to put all of this, I want to put it to the side. I may need to use it. I been doing a lot of oh, was that in there too? What a beautiful color. I been doing a lot of messy. The other day when Timmy was on, I forgot to get that out. Just a second. Was on with his alcohol inks. I yeah, it's going in and out, isn't it? I decided to play with him. So I got out my alcohol inks and I got some foil. Well, I don't know if you can see it very well with the glare and all that, but you might be able to see the safety pins. I put safety pins on here and then did the alcohol ink on them, and it left a cool imprint of my safety pins. And this is just aluminum foil and the vintage photo, I think. And I know I was using some blue and green and pinks, and here's some more foil. This is a blue and a pink that made my purple. But this was real fun to do. I thought I could use it for collage. And it kind of stuck together. The humidity down here is already hit. So Gail, you know, I think I'm going to. The premieres is an excellent idea. And then here are, what did I do with those? Those are dried wet wipes. Here's wax paper. No, glassine paper. I put gesso down. And then here's some more. Because Gail, what I could do is I could just do the video and then just have it come up on Tuesday at this time, couldn't I? This is some packaging I did with the alcohol inks and some gesso. I just played while he was playing with the colors. I love this one. It was pink to start with, and I thought that was cool. And then here's some acetate. All that acetate I got when I was with Tanya. And all of that. So those are the messing I got. And I think I'm probably not going to stay on because I know that it's blurry. I was going to do my journals and my show you my, oh, here was this that I got from Zandra too. I forgot the stuff that I saw. Here's a cool mermaid pen. So this is the heart journal I made with Janet's, but I think I'm just going to go because I know it's blurry and I know you guys can't see. So I think I'm just going to call it a day, and next week I'll probably just film ahead and do more of those. Good morning, Kathy. We were just talking about the blur. I have such a blur. I know I tried. Kathy, you can rewatch if you want. I was showing stuff that I had won at different lives and stuff I made. Hi, Marty. I'm going to go. It's just going in and out too big. You don't see a blur, Marty, even when I move my hands? Well, I can stay on. It's all up to you guys. I'll show my heart journal. This is the one by that Janet Nash did. Okay, Kathy. Janet did that magazine and made the heart. Well, I did one too, and I had a ball. Yeah, Gail, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. But I used a paper towel. Couldn't think of what it was called. I was wanting to say tea towel. That hi Janet, I'm just getting ready to show the journal that I made based off of your idea. And I took a paper towel that I lay my tea bags on it. Okay, Lee, I'll try that. And I'll try not to talk with my hands. That might help too. And so I took that heart and I just kind of decorated the cover a little bit. And then I used lots of gold. And then I just put a quote inside each page. This one says, creativity is intelligence having fun. I just made this little collage. And these I did with gesso. I gessoed the pages. Thank you, Janet. I gessoed the pages and then did the alcohol inks on the I told you I've been messy. And then this says bygones, a sparkling jewel. That's just embroidery floss that got in here. This says it is often the small steps, not the giant leaps, that brings about the most lasting change. I love that quote. She believed she could, so she did. Kindness cost nothing. And I just love the gold, and then I doodled on it. I know I have. I'll move very slowly, Marty. And you have purpose. And so this was so much fun to do. I couldn't go to sleep. And I just kept playing with it and adding some more and adding some more. So I thank you so much, Janet, for this idea. It was so fun. And I just sewed the pages and there it was. I know. I should have, if I'd have thought of it. I have these little gold flakes. I may add, whoops, sorry about that. That doesn't help the situation. I just need to fix. So anyway, I told you I've been very messy. And on top of that messiness, I decided to coffee dye. So I got some lace. See, if I show you this stuff, it won't be as much movement. I dyed the cheesecloth, and then I put it in the dryer, which really makes it fluffy. Oh, don't we though? Then I coffee dyed this. Remember the fabric? I don't know if you remember or not. I got at Walmart. And I wanted to coffee dye it because it was real white. These are the license plates. And if you look at the license plates carefully, they said they're the ones that say something. Like great one, GR81. I love you. To be you too. So anyway, these are just different state license plate. And what I did is I just have this basket where I put, strips of some of this coffee dyed in. And that's new. I just did that. And then I cut these, and then I cut them out so that I could use them on ATCs or whatever. Drying, please don't fry it. I put it in the dryer and it did make a mess in my dryer, but all I did was take a wet rag and wipe it out. And when I was drying these, I'd put in an old towel. So then I put some old towels in my Walmart, Marty. I got these at Walmart in the fabric section. They were already pre-cut. And I just put them in the dryer. Then I washed the towels, threw those in the dryer, and it cleaned up real easy. Now, if I was going to do it again, I'd probably wait until I was in Missouri and then put them out on the clothesline. But I did find out it stained the patio because I took them out there first. So I'm hoping with enough bleach and high pressure washer, it'll eventually come off. Greg tried. I tried with the brush and it wouldn't even, on my hands and knees, and it wouldn't come off. So, no, I didn't want to wait, Janet, but I did find more fabric. I wish I'd have done it at the same time. But anyway, I got all this puff and I did some lace. I did this. I have lots of yumminess. So I did this, and all of these I washed together and dry. I just put them in a pan and a boiling coffee. And then I did this lace. Isn't that dark and scrumptious? Yes, Janet, you want to do it right now. You don't want to wait. So I did that messiness. Like I said, I've just made a mess. And my husband has kind of complained about the smell. But it was fun. And then that's not all the messing I did. Like I said, I've been playing with all my junk. I think I've played with this week every piece of junk I have. I'm taking some of this off because I don't want it to get too piled high. And there may be some more little pieces of lace that I did too. I don't remember. But then I may have to make another heart, Janet. Then what day was it when Lori was doing the fabric paper. Well, she couldn't do it without me. I had to do it too. So, yes, we do. But sometimes we do get it stinky, don't we? So I made fabric paper, but I did it a little differently. Yes, I love the feel of it. And I have done these before with Gail Agostinelli. And this one, I used that fabric that I had just coffee dyed, I showed you. And these are not going to be in the order I did them. And I don't use paper till the very last layer. I used I use little pieces, which I think everybody does. But it just turned out real flexible and pliable. And I like just bending it and folding it. Now, because I like this wrinkly in it. Now, one thing I had forgotten to do was when I got done was put another layer of Mod Podge on it. Now, this right here, where it started to tear, I, after it was dried and stuff, I put a layer of matte medium on it because I thought that might be a little stronger than Mod Podge because I had my Mod Podge really wet. But I did napkins. I use the white of my napkins, you know, those backing pieces. I tear them up and put them over my fabric too. So I did this one. And then I had this fabric, which was a Tim Holtz. So I wanted to create this kind of an ode to Tim Holtz. Now I'm thinking about stamping it. Maybe, but see, you can see on my top layer, I have some paper. But I didn't do it till, in the same way with this thicker Italian paper, I didn't do it till the very last layer. My favorite to use is that pattern paper, you know, from your pattern. I have been very busy. And then I got this black and white fabric. And I wanted a black and white one. So this is kind of a black and white with the napkins and vintage paper, a doily. I put the doily on top so it could be seen. Because what you do on top, you will be able to see. You don't think I have enough to do? I have nothing I have to do, Marty. And I'll have to tell you what this week is, and you'll understand. But I did use some vintage paper on top, and I like doing that. Besides laundry and keeping the house up, now I do have to do floors today. I don't have a thing I have to do. I had this fabric. You probably saw this in my haul with Tanya. And I thought, what could I do with it? And then Lori started, a while back, I was thinking, I did create this little box I keep my finished cards in. And I put a sign that says, I didn't lose my mind. I put it somewhere safe so I can find it. I don't like doing floors either, Gail. But Greg got me one of those Roombas a few years ago for Christmas. So that's my vacuuming. So it's really just the bathroom and the kitchen. And then I put this little ruffle in it and decorated it. So I have a box of already made cards. Well, I still have fabric yet because I bought a yard of it. So when she was doing Jane Davenport, I think that's her name. Correct me if I'm wrong. I did two. And I thought that just made a real fun, colorful journal. No idea what kind of journal I'll make with this. None at all, but it's going to be fun. And then I wanted them 9x6. Janet, I forgot to get out my journal. Is today your birthday, Gail? If so, happy birthday. But I started my journal, and of course, I was messing, so I had to mess with this. Oh, I hope you have a wonderful day, Gail. Tell hubby he needs to bake you a calorie-free cake. I don't know how he's going to do that, but he's got all day. So I did some of this yumminess on it, but this is for my notes, and I still need to do a lot more. But these are for my notes. And I found this on the shelf. Be kind to yourself. I thought, oh, I need to use that. And it just rolls up, and it can just be right here by me. Well, I'm going to put down that today's Gail's birthday so I can write. I think I have it down, but I'm not sure. Gail's birthday is February 28th. There we go. I don't know. Where did Mina go? So I made these this size, and when I did that, I had all the offcuts. So with the offcuts, I created 2 little journals. Look at these. Aren't they cute? So I have 2 little journals. And then I have all these. Well, where last night I couldn't sleep again. I finally went to sleep about 3:30 in the morning. I got up and poor Greg was fixing his supper. Where did I put those? Oh, Kathy. I wouldn't have put them up, I wouldn't think, because I was wanting to show you. Oh dear, what did I do with them? Hi, Miriam. Welcome. I'm looking for something I had about 3 o'clock this morning. Where are all those cute little embellishments? I wanted to show you. A little pile of them. Oh, good grief. Don't ever put up things at 3 a.m. Whenever your 3 a.m. are. Do you guys see them? And I don't. Well, while we're talking, and some of you that saw it on Facebook probably already know, this is my coma week. A year ago, the 25th, is when Greg took me to the ER. The 26th is when I went into the coma. Yesterday, he had his procedure. I'm still looking. He had his procedure at the same hospital in Pensacola that I was in ICU. We didn't go there. We didn't. I've seen enough of ICU. Now, isn't that funny? What would I have done with those? Well, maybe I'll just make some more. But I want those. Some of them. Anyway, what I did is I made tags. I made some embellishments, and I put little bullpens, and I hung charms. They were just the cat's meow, and I can't find one of them. Yes, early night tonight. Oh, thank you, Gail, so much. You like to shop at 3 a.m. And I made a belly band, and I don't know what I did with any of them. You guys, it was only 3 a.m. It wasn't that long ago. But now that I think about it, I don't remember seeing them when I came in this morning. Oh me, oh my. Here's what I did with those little license plates. Did that in the middle of the night. I have lots of little drawers. I'm seeing if I stuck them in a little drawer. Now, this is just downright embarrassing. Well, they will show up. It's not like they... Janet floated, wasn't here, was she? Marty, come down here. I've been walking in t-shirts and shorts. You lost your fairy journal pages? Yeah, they're going to show up. Okay. Yeah, they'll show up. It's just going to bug me to death. Anyhow, we'll just make one. So some I made as a circle ACT. Oh, wonderful, Gail. See, that's a neat birthday present. That's a wonderful birthday present. I'm wondering, Janet. I have a girlfriend down here, and we've exchanged Christmas presents for years. And we decided when we were out at lunch not to do that anymore. You know, the lunch together, the texting, the message, it's the gift. And it's so hard to buy for each other because when we want something, we just get it for the other. You know, if we see something that's just them, we find it and we mail it. Take care, Gail, and do enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, Kathy, it's snowing. Come on down. We don't get that snow. Now, Melody would love it. So anyway, I took this. I don't know what the round ACTs are called, if you'll tell me. We have decided I don't have short-term memory. It's like yesterday, Greg drove over, and we were both worried I was going to forget where he parked. Of course, at a hospital, here's one that says for real. And then let's do a butterfly or this is why I like to mass produce, and that's what I'll do with all these. I'll make tags and belly bands, and I'll leave some undone. Now, Mary would trim that. I like the irregular shape of the wax seal. And I made a heart because that's what Janet would do. So we could put that little heart on there. I don't like the wax seal on. Maybe a bow. Hi, Kelly. Ann. Kelly Ann. I have got to get to your lives. Every time you're on, something happens. And I don't get to go. What about a little pink bow? I got these from Lizzie. Aren't they the cutest? I don't want that orange one, though. Let's see if we got a... Here's one that says, "You are my pal." So anyway, this is what I did. And then I took like a charm or something. I don't have a lot of charms. I ordered some from Temu. Here's one. Let's use a little beaded charm. And artist trading coins. That's what I've heard of them called. Artist trading coins. But because this is so pliable, this fabric paper, I can just stick this right through that without any problems. And that's with arthritis hands. There we go. And then I'll get my glue and I'll put on my heart. They could be twinchies. I saw where Kel was making inchies, and I did think I could do that with some of these. And if I run out, I can cut up those journals if I want to. Twinchies are squares. The twinchies are the 2x2 squares. Inchies are 1x1 squares. That's one of the first. But see, this one, I could cut that into an inchy. And Kelly makes really cute ones. But I'll put on this little floral heart. Wrenchies are circles, okay? And then I can put this on that says "My Pal." Are you guys like me that when you're on a road trip, you like reading the license plates to see if they say something? And then there we are. Yes, Janet. Janet, you'd like making this fabric paper if you haven't yet. And it'd be a good way to use your scraps. Like I have this scrap strip. Well, if I know I'm going to make twinchies or something out of it, I could just make it. into 20s or inches or whatever, instead of a whole, a big piece. I have to hold this down. I may have to do hot glue. And I'll cut the ends off. But you get the idea then with the little thing growing down. I had to buy these only because Lizzie made it. I don't want her autograph. I just want the stuff she's made. Oh, yeah. I figured, Janet, you probably messed with these. But this long strip that I cut off, doing the journal, there's no wasted anything. Here they are. I found them. I put something on top of them. Imagine that. These are the ones I did at 3 a.m. So I have this one and that tag. Nebraska, too nice. Live like you mean it. That says Grace. This little one says, oh, see, I blamed Flo and it wasn't her fault. Yes, wouldn't Flo have fun making these? This one I think is my favorite. I don't know. I just love the color and it says Grace. Let me tell you, by the grace of God am I here. So this is my I'm Alive week. I would have been in a coma now. The kids would have been here. Well, not the grands, but Nikki and Andy flew down. And Nikki played the kids giggling or talking or something. And that's how they knew my brain was, they had run tests to see. But they could see firsthand that I reacted to the kids giggling. So that was a really good sign. But, here's another. Oh, this is the one I just made. You're my pal. So anyway, that's what I've done this week. I've been a busy girl. No, I didn't. I bet she just snuck it over. That's okay. I'll share with Flo. But I wish she'd take your mail when she went, Janet. Just think of the postage we'd save. But these were really fun in the middle of the night. Last night. And so that's been my week. I have done a lot. I found that when Lori and I message and we're visiting. Oh, good, Janet. I get a lot done with that chick, let me tell you, because you just sit here. It's not like the camera's on and you just craft. And it's a lot of fun. And that's what I was going to do today. I was going to make some of these, but I think it'll be too blurry for me to make. What do you think? You need a nap, Marty? Have you been up a long time? Oh, yes. And you forget stuff. Like, I had made those journals, 5-10 years ago. And then had forgotten about them because I used them up. Oh, Marty, that is early. And then once, you use them up, you forget about them. This might be my thumbnail page. I don't know. I have one up, but sometimes they change it. But they were fun to play. I want to make the oily. I was watching Lori's replayed her live, and she was talking about the paper with the lotion and the oil. So I want to make some of that. I saw Lisa Conway just showed some, and she really liked her painty papers most. I want to try it with some of my decoupage paper to see what happens with it. Go ahead and create. Okay, Janet. I just don't want anybody to get sick. I liked, who was it that called, there's inchies and twinchies and something else, and the something else are the ones that she messed up on. Yeah, they didn't fall in either category. But I'm going to make this an inchy. This one, the back's kind of funky. There. That's an inchy, only then you cut it straight, where I didn't. This does cut with my paper cutter. And you can see how off these are, because when I made my journals covers, they went wonky with, I always try for my napkin to go over, and my Mamagami. Oh, Marty, that I've not done it, but I'm going to maybe today. It's when you take a piece of paper and turn it into fabric. You take lotion, and correct me anybody if I'm wrong. You take lotion or oils and keep manipulating and wrinkling up the paper and working it until it feels like fabric. Now, Kelly, I have fibromyalgia and I have arthritis in my hands. Does it help or hurt your hands doing that? Mamagami, okay. I'm going, let me make this into like a belly band or tag. So I'm not going to do much on the top or the bottom, so I can cut off as needed. Oh, wonderful, Pam. You have a great visit with your mom. Thanks for coming in. Get your drinking. But see, here you can see the paper towel. I really like saving my paper towels because they add some texture. Here we go. See, this will probably go in that's the Tim Holtz journal. So I don't want all flowery. Okay, Marty. And so then I can put some of that there. that there. And then I'm a mass producer. Like I have this are all my hearts. This I just get some muslin and just stamp away. And then in fact, that's what all my drawers are mass produced stuff. Thank you, Marty. Do take care of yourself. Get some rest. You've got yourself run down, most likely. Okay. I'm looking if... Hi, Journey. How are you? I'm so glad you stopped in to say hello. I'm never super busy, although my floors are going to get done. If Greg's not sleeping, he may fall asleep in his chair, and that's okay. He's on pretty strong pain medicine. Hi, Pom Pom. Trying not to add too much color. I think that's as much color as not that Tim doesn't do color, but I'm trying to keep mine pretty limited. Kate's fine. I go by both, Pom, so it's no big deal. I cannot find, I finally ordered it from Amazon, and I hate ordering everything from Amazon because it hurts brick and mortar stores so bad, and we need them too. But I have looked everywhere in Milton. I looked at Michael's, I looked at Target, and I looked at Walmart, and none of them had paste. Like your glue sticks and stuff. I don't have any. The only little bitty one I have left is at the point where you're scooping it out. And I'm trying not to use as much paste. But, sometimes you just need paste, especially if you're collagen. Liquid glue's way too expensive to do that. And so I thought I would, had to order it. And we're losing our brick and mortar stores. And I hate that because that puts your local economy down because your people don't have a job. And I don't, they need their job. So anyway, I ended up ordering, but I've looked 2 or 3 times and couldn't find anything. Let's put a charm. I'm not one to think of charms, so now that I'm thinking of them, I want to use it. Oh, this is a paper clip one. Oh, I could make hidden paper clips with these too. Might do that next. I haven't tried that. I like them with the little paper clip and the bead. That's just a little, then I could just stick it on the page if I wanted to, and then do with it whatever I wanted to later. You're slow stitching. Is that what you're doing, Janet? Let's make these are my paper clips that I did with that alcohol ink on Timmy's thing, that aluminum foil. So I'm going to use one of them. Got to make sure it's straight or it'll look tacky later. I know I'm out of camera, but one thing about this fabric paper, I never know which scissors to use. This just may stay wonky. This may become a heart. It might become a heart. Making a fabric pocket. Awesome. I need to work on my getting my slow stitching. Gail made a good point of maybe if I use smaller print fabric on the back. So I'm going to see if I have any. If not, then I'm just going to use wool as a backing. All right, let's decorate this music up. Let's see what little people I have. Ah, I like her. Like she's dancing to the music. Gail had mentioned, since I'm so blurry and having so much trouble with my internet situation here in Florida, of filming early and then just posting on Tuesdays instead of a live. What do you all think of that? That may be what I need to go to, but I want to get others' perspective too. I'm never sure if these are to peel off or not. Most of the time I just glue them down and move on. So let me know what you think. Is it too blurry to do live? Do both? What do you think? I know some would like me to do both because some don't like to rewatch the lives. Oh, Kelly, okay. Thanks. You tried, didn't you, girl? So if you'll let me know what you think about if I should keep doing lives or if it's the internet's just too bad for it. I'm noticing my viewers are going down on my lives, and I hope it comes back. But it may be because of the viewing. you know, if people can't watch it. But I like the chat, and, you know, I like the visiting and knowing how people are doing. Okay, Kelly, thank you. That's kind of heavy. Here we go. She believed she could, so she did. Let's put this dress around there. Exactly, Joni. That's the thing. So I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. Some of this is coming unpeeled somewhere. And I will rewatch a live, and I just turn on the live stream. My only problem with doing that, though, is I really want to. That's too big for that, I think. I want to say something to somebody. Will say something, and I want to answer them, forgetting I'm on live. Let's use this little bead. I could just hang little beads from here, couldn't I? Well, some of us are. Some of us are. I had the idea I was going to put everybody's birthdays and send them a birthday postcard way back when. Well, that's just simple. Let's put a little word on it. And where's one of those words that somebody gave me? Did I put it back in the, oh, I think I did. Here we go. Borderline. Oh, someone should write a song about it. That's perfect with the music. So you all let me know in the comments what you think. And I always read my comments and I answer. So replayers, I'd like your opinion too. Those of you in the back, see how little I should make this. Someone should write a song. I'm not going to do every single word. Thanks, Janet. You are such a big supporter of mine. I appreciate that. Someone should write a song about it. Yeah, there's a lot that I watch live. Janet, you're one of them. And then because I watched the chats. Now, yesterday, I was just in the balcony because I had to come and go and get ready to take Greg, and I needed to do that. But then I rewatched the live, and then I watched Janet on the replay. Ooh, I'm like putting something over her face. Sorry, honey. Well, they're down to stay. I don't like that so well because I put the words too high. Maybe I could do this. There we go. That'll work. One thing about using grungy paper, if you grunge it up a little more, it doesn't hurt anything. I like that one. Let's put a little liquid pearl on it. Yeah, I did that video tour. You'd never know it now. Everything's all different. Oh, really? This came in a Happy Mail. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Zandra sent that to me. I showed that at the beginning. All right, there we go. Well, I think I'm going to quit making those for a little bit since I don't even know where I'm going to store them at. Oh, really? Well, this is an ink pen, isn't it? Let me open it. I thought it was a cool ink pen. Yeah, it's an ink pen. Let's write with it. This may be my... It's a blue ink pen. Ooh, it writes so nice. 28th, last day of February. This can just be my little desk ink pen, can't it? I like that. Yours is a brush. How cool. Cleaning this desk is going to have to be a project sometime today. When we get done here, I'll open the door, and then if Greg wants to try sitting up a while. His belly's just a little sore. I think I'm going to call that good. I appreciate y'all coming. I'm keeping these shorter while we're here in Florida just because of the blurriness. I'd appreciate if you'd like this. If you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you would. And I'm going to say have a wonderful day. You are loved. And remember, you have purpose. Bye for now.